welcome back. I'm Steve from Relay Gun Adventures. These are the Truth Optics Venom Binoculars that I've been sent to have a look at. Done a quick once over, so I thought I'd have a bit of a closer look. So let's just see what you get. Obviously, soft pouch with a carrying strap. The binoculars have their own strap as well. Let's pop that out of the way. So this is the neck strap that's supplied. It's a neoprene one, nice and comfortable, nice and lightweight. These are roof prisms, back 4 roof prisms. They're waterproof, fog proof, and they're a wide field of vision, according to the label on the back. It's HD glass. Now, HD glass can mean many things, whereas ED glass usually means one thing, or at least you think it would. So just a quick overview on that. ED glass is extra low dispersion glass, which is generally thought of as being the best glass because it does away with some of the issues that you get with optical lenses. HD glass can mean ED glass, or it can mean just a glass system that gives you a high definition image, or it could just be a bit of a marketing ploy. Now in this case, I know there's 5 elements in the front and there's a number of elements in the back. One of those elements is ED glass, so they could potentially call this an ED glass system, but they don't. They call it HD because I don't know, maybe they're not into the marketing ploys as much as some others, but it's a good quality glass system. Apparently it's the same one that's used in a well-known German brand, which I'm not allowed to mention, even though I did ask if I could. They're a polycarbonate chassis with a rubberized coating which makes them lightweight and strong. They have a lifetime no-fault warranty, which I think is quite reassuring. So at the back you've got these rubbery protectors for the eye cups, and at the front you've got much the same thing, but they're captive, so they don't actually come off. You can leave them on there. You can remove them if you want to, but they are there so you don't lose them. They focus right down to I've got them down to 1.5 meters, which is closer than it actually advertised, which I was really quite impressed with. At distance, the 12 by 42, they do bring things in very close and very sharp. I expected the field of view to be shallower than it is. I don't know how they've done it, but these are more like a 10 by 42, but with that extra magnification, so you can still see a lot more of what's going on around you. They can be mounted on a tripod by taking out this center screw and fitting an adapter. I've got an adapter, but I don't know if that's supplied as standard. I'll check that. Central focus wheel, it's a very smooth focus wheel and they're very quick to focus. That's another focus wheel there, diopter I guess, which is the one you use to get your original focusing done. Now the eye cups are adjustable. First time I've tried this. So there's an arrow there, so if I twist them, they come up in, that's three stages, and they lock when they're in there. So you've got 3 stages of adjustment on each side, and they don't click, but you can feel the engagement as they reach each stage. So that means they're quiet in use. Yeah, same on this side. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. No, so it's pretty good. The general look and feel of these, I'll be honest, they all look pretty much the same to me, whether it's a £100 pair or £400 pair. Maybe a £3,000 pair will start to look different, but they're all much the same idea, much the same design. These do have a bit of a quality feel to them. They certainly look nice, well finished. It's a single hinge system, which is very nice and firm. That looks really good actually. I take back what I said about them all looking the same. Straight away I've spotted a difference there. That does look a bit superior to some of the others that I've seen. They're multi-coated lenses. The coatings on lenses vary. The more you pay, the more layers of coating you get. I don't know how many layers there are. I did neglect to ask, but they told me they're full multi-coated, so I'm guessing that means they've got quite a few layers of coating. I've tested them for waterproof in the way that I test a lot of things, is I've put them in the fish tank, and it's still good. Fog proof, they seem to be pretty much bang on the money with that, because I've been out early hours and late at night, and there's changes in temperature from the wagon to going outside, and they don't fog up. I've been out in the rain, and they're very good in the rain, actually, very good. They're better in the rain than I am. I stand under a tree. But yeah, that's a sort of a quick once over. What I'll do now is I'm going to put them on a tripod, and I'm going to set up a camera to have a look through. So we're only looking through one lens, but it'll give you a pretty good idea. And the method I'm going to use is I've bought an adapter which literally just pops on the back. It's adjustable to get the camera lined up, so it should work quite well, because it is designed for binoculars and telescopes. They're very similar to ones you can buy for rifle scopes, but they're useless on rifle scopes. I think they'll be good on this. So let me do that, and I'll be right back, and we'll just round up at the end. So this is with the adapter attached. Two issues I've got now. The adapter's not as good as I'd hoped, and the camera is trying to focus independently of the binoculars. So I'm not able to show you as sharp an image as I can see through the binoculars on their own, but you can see that it's bright, the colours are pretty good, they're true to life, there's no distortion. The only issue is the camera fighting against me. This tree is about 70-80 yards from where I'm standing. It's the one that I often film for night vision. It's pretty good. I mean, there's a bit of black in the corners, and that's the adapter where it's not quite lined up. In fact, it moves. The tripod's got a fluid head, so I can pan around, but I've got to be careful. So at least you've had a chance to see somewhat how they look. Anyway, that'll do. Okay, so you've had a look through now. I've got to say, I think they're pretty good. Now, I don't know a great deal about binoculars, if I'm honest. I've got several pairs. I've got a 120 quid pair, and I've got a 70 pound pair. The more expensive ones are what they call poro prisms, the more traditional, old-fashioned or centered type things. They're big and they're heavy, and I don't tend to take them out. The other ones I've got are similar in design to these. Having now looked at these closely, I realise the difference. I feel a bit stupid for saying they're all the same, but there you go. And I do use those if I'm out all day, and I do find they give me a headache, which is something that I haven't found with these. I can look through these for, sort of 20 minutes, half an hour, and not have any ill effects. So there's definitely something going on that I didn't really understand. So that's it in essence. You've seen the binoculars. I've told you what they've told me and what I've found. We've had a look through. I think for now that'll have to be it. I'll try and do something else with them, a bit more interesting, in the near future. But in the meantime, if you want to, please like and subscribe. If you don't, I don't mind. It's not a problem. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.